friends, welcome to my kitchen. Today I am sharing with you the recipe for Haryali Paneer Tikka. This is the marination process which I am showing you right now. You can make it a Paneer Tikka masala, or you can just grill the Paneer Tikka and serve it as an appetizer. So for this we will require 1 cup of yogurt. We have green chutney, which is coriander green chili chutney, which you have already seen in my previous videos. We have gram flour, salt, garam masala, lime juice, ginger and garlic green chili paste, coriander cumin powder, oil, cubes of paneer, and green bell peppers and onions. So let's begin the process. So first of all, in a bowl we'll take the curd or yogurt. To this I am adding the coriander green chili chutney, which give us the green color and the flavor, to which we'll add 1 to 2 spoons of ginger garlic and green chili paste depending on the spiciness you like. We'll add half spoon of coriander cumin powder, half spoon of garam masala powder, salt to taste, one and a half spoon of gram flour. This will give the binding for the tikka, which will while grilling it or while pan frying it, it will stick to the paneer and the onions and peppers. 1 spoon of lime juice, lime or lemon juice depending on what you have on hand, and 1 spoon of oil. Mix it completely. Now add the vegetables to this. Give it a mix. And now add the paneer pieces. To the paneer pieces, I have just pricked on both the sides so that the marinade strips inside the paneer. Give it a mix so that you can coat the paneer masala. So now, as you can see, the paneer and the vegetables have been coated completely. You can now leave it in the fridge for anywhere between 2 to 4 hours, or if you are in a rush you can keep it for half an hour also. Once this is ready, you can put it in a square and grill it. So for the ingredients for the Haryali Paneer Tikka Masala is, here I have marinated the paneer in yogurt and coriander green chili chutney. We'll require a half onion finely chopped, 2 cloves of garlic finely chopped, ginger and green chili paste. We'll have garam masala, kasuri methi, salt for taste, oil, and asafoetida. So for marinating the paneer, I have marinated it for 2 hours prior making the tikka masala. This I will skewer it and grill it on the panini maker. If you don't have a panini maker or a grill pan, you can always do it on a normal pan. So first of all, we'll skewer the paneer and the vegetables in the stick. This is like you can skewer it anyways your heart desire. There are no such forms or shape in which you need to go. While grilling the paneer, it will make the process easier for us to grill it. And on the tikka, you can serve as an appetizer without the gravy like this itself on the skewers. Like this I will make the rest of them and we'll see what we can do next. So now you can see all the skewers are ready. I have heated the grill. Will drizzle a little bit of oil so it does not stick to the bottom. And we'll place the skewers. And let them grill till it's nice and charred. So while this has been grilling here, I have heated a oil, couple of tablespoons of oil in a pan, and as you can see the oil is heated. We'll add the finely chopped onions in it and saute it. So once this is translucent, I will add the ginger and green chilies and garlic paste. Remember, we have already added the ginger, garlic and green chili in the marination. So make sure you don't add too much, otherwise it will be too spicy. Give it a nice mix. As you can see, this is now golden brown in color. We'll add the dry spices to it. We'll add the garam masala and little bit of salt. Now we will add the leftover marination to the This you need to stir continuously so that it does not stick to the bottom of the pan. These skewers are ready. I will pull this out here. This you can serve as is, as an appetizer. We'll deglaze the pan with a little bit of water. And stir continuously. So as you can see, the oil has started to separate from the curry. Now I am adding water for consistency. Little bit at a time. And we'll let it cook, let it simmer while stirring occasionally. And let it cook for another 10 to 12 minutes on medium to high flame. Once this masala is boiled completely, we will put all this, we will remove from the skewers and add it to the curry and simmer it for another 5-7 minutes. Then we are ready to serve. As you can see, the curry is bubbling. I am adding all the paneer, removing it from the skewers and adding it to the curry. Give it a nice mix and let it bubble for another 5 minutes or so that it gets mixed completely in the curry. At this point of time, we'll add the last ingredient, which is the kasuri methi. Just crush it between your palms and sprinkle around. This will give you a nice aroma and a taste to the paneer tikka masala. We'll cover this up and turn off the flame and let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes before serving, so that all the taste and aroma of the kasuri methi gets infused in the Haryali paneer tikka masala. Now this is ready to serve. Let's plate it. So this is now ready to eat. You can have it with plain rice or garlic bread or naan bread or parathas. Do give it a try. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.